St. Louis.
I like St. Louis this year.
Yeah.
I really, really like them. This is probably the team that I'm most jacked up to watch that isn't mine.
Interesting. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Like, I love Sammy Blaze.
Shout out.
It pained me to watch him suffer so much.
Right.
Because I really thought he had something when he first started with the Blues.
Yeah.
Watching him struggle in New York really sucked. But then that spark, as soon as he got back,
Yeah.
it was like, wow, this guy might actually have something. If he can deliver that over a consistent 82 game schedule, like, he very well could have turned his corner. He performs well in St. Louis. That's his home.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I mean, this team wasn't very good last year. And they lost Ryan O'Reilly and Vladimir Tarasenko. Kevin Hayes is an adequate replacement for Ryan O'Reilly, but not really.
Yeah, but also I don't think Ryan O'Reilly's really that valuable anymore. He's getting super old.
No,
like
he's not, but so is he's still a valuable piece.
Yeah, he is.
He's your cup winning, Conn Smythe winning captain.
Yeah, I mean, I want to argue that just because of that loss that they aren't going to actually lose that much because they added so much more around it. It may not have been the exact same caliber, but then when you factor in as many pieces as you did, it looks really good. Like they have They have Jacob Vrana now. He wasn't with them last year.
Will he play a game?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, Vrana has been the most non-contributor for years now.
That's not true. When he joined St. Louis last year, he went on a tear. He ended up boosting his value big time. I know because I have him in fantasy, and I was pissed right off when he got dropped from Detroit.
You're going to tell me that Jacob Vrana and Kevin Hayes are adequate replacements for Ryan O'Reilly and Vladimir Tarasenko?
Not for Tarasenko, God no. But Ryan O'Reilly, where he's at now, that's one of those Jumbo Joe type things where it's does the veteran presence really outweigh the lack of speed and the pain in the knees
but you can't say that and then say do you think that he's a negative value asset? Do you think they're better off just without him entirely?
No, I would be insane to say that, but I think that he's very quickly losing the value that he has.
I agree with that, but then if they replace him with Kevin Hayes, that's the same thing. Except Kevin Hayes is not as good as Ryan O'Reilly.
It is basically the same thing. You're not wrong. But I mean, Kevin Hayes plays a different game than Ryan O'Reilly too.
That's true.
He fits the roster and the game that they play so much better. Ryan O'Reilly is so stay-at-home safe. And they really need someone to spark up on this fourth line. I'm actually mark my words on this. I'm really excited to see Blaze, Vrana, and Hayes in a line together.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be one of those things that just works. I don't have an explanation for it, but ever since Vrana and Blaze have landed in St. Louis, they've looked electric. And if they're able to keep that up over another 82 spread, for some people, they're really great players, but they just don't find their home. They don't find that place they gel.
Right.
For Vrana, that happened quite a few times. Now he's here, but he's doing better. And I mean, no. I don't buy
it.
Vrana's never been an issue of skill. Vrana is very strictly just an addiction issue.
Well, maybe.
That
seems to be an issue, a big issue. Yeah.
He's been in and out of player assistance for the better part of 2 years. And as soon as he started taking a decline, he ended up in player assistance almost right after. So it's it's hard to say the two things aren't linked. I think that if he can stay sober for a year, he'll perform the way that everyone said he should have years ago.
I hope the best for him. I really do, but I have a hard time banking on it.
That's fair. I'm really big on Jordan Kyrou. I'm also really big on Pavel Buchnevich. I think that's a stud of a player.
Yeah.
Absolutely slept on. I don't know what New York was thinking when they got rid of him, aside from maybe they couldn't afford to keep him, which is fair.
Probably.
But that guy is a high quality piece. He's arguably better than Marchment, and Marchment's going to be incredible on Dallas. He's going to be such an upside, like we talked about. It's hard to not put them in the same parable category. And then you add in all of the other value that you might see, might not see. This is a team that has a lot of lottery tickets.
Yeah.
But it's a team with lottery tickets I really like.
It's fair.
You
That's
know,
fair. I don't think they looked very good last year. Besides a little run at that little what's it called, dead man's bounce
yep.
at the end, and I don't think they got better. So for me, that puts them out of a playoff spot. I think they have too much talent to be like really out of it. I have them just outside the wild card spot, 86 points. So actually considerably under the wild card spot, but that's where I got them. I also think, like I've been talking about, goaltending, you don't need a ton, you just need stability, and Jordan Binnington is the opposite of that.
Yeah, that is the big blemish on this team. Realistically, is like, I don't know if they're gonna be able to be as strong defensively as they need to be.
Yeah,
I think that actually the perfect way to summate what I'm saying earlier is that this team's going to be so deadly explosive with their forward group, and it's going to be like unseen. No one's going to be prepared for it.
Right.
But it still won't matter because you're going to have so much of a mental shakedown in the back end every second game that it won't matter.
That's fair.
I have them, I think, in wild card 2. Our chart's kind of messed up.
No, you got them outside. You got them at I had that wrong there. You have them at 5th.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, 84 points. So we have them around the same spot, even though we kind of have different valuations about them. Kind of the same amount of points. I can see that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna not make the playoffs, but I think it's just a team that's like going to take such a significant step in the other direction from where they went the year before.
Yeah,
that we're gonna have no choice but to be like, wow, like that's kind of impressive.
Yeah,
It's like when Seattle was like wild card 2.
Right.
It's not really that impressive to be wild card 2, but because it was Seattle,
because of the team it was, right,
and the year prior, it's like, oh shit, wow, like that's impressive.
Yeah.